Okay, for a problem like this where we don't know what term this is, you can either try to set up an equation and find out what it is, or I think it's a bit easier to just realize we're going down by 7, so then our slope's going to be -7. And if I go backwards and I add 7, then this like zeroth term is going to be 154. And now I have a rule for the series that I know is going to be arithmetic. And I can use my sigma notation starting at 1, um, plug in -7n plus 154. Again, the problem is I don't know where this stops. So I do have to set up an equation um, and say 63 equals the first term plus the common difference, which in this case is 7, and then do n minus 1. So just using our original formula that says this. Okay, so then I can subtract 147 from both sides. So 63 minus 147 is -84. Okay, and then I'm going to divide by -7, which I think is 12. Let me just double check, 84 divided by 7. And then add 1, and I figure out that this question mark now is going to be 13. Now I could just type this into my calculator in sigma notation, and it will calculate the sum for me. Or at this point now you could go back to one of the formulas for Sn. Either one, there's two of them. Personally, at this point, now that I have set this up, I can just use math, use the summation, type in x equals 1 to 13, type in the formula I came up with, -7x plus 154, and it will do all that work for me, 1365. Okay, if you don't have this option on the calculator, I would probably say do it like this, n over 2, and then u1 plus un, where again we had defined n as 13. The first term we already know. The nth term is, well, the 13th term is 63. We already know that. So then I could calculate it this way and see it should be the same thing. This is 6.5. 6.5 times, let's just do 147 plus, whoops, 47 plus 63, and I get the same thing. So either way you want to do it, it is a bit of work. You're not really going to avoid this part. You have to be able to figure out how many terms there are in order to solve